You are waiting for a signal that will never come. A mentor, a partner, a lucky break to pull you from the fog. This expectation is not hope. It is a slow-acting poison draining your will. We are conditioned to believe salvation is external, that someone stronger will eventually notice your struggle and offer a hand. But look at the men you admire. Did they wait, or did they move while the world slept? The lie of rescue keeps you comfortable in your weakness. It tells you that your current state is temporary, that help is on the way. It is not. The silence you feel is not abandonment. It is an invitation. It is the universe demanding you stand on your own 2 feet. If you continue to look outward for validation or assistance, you will remain a child forever. True power begins the moment you accept that no cavalry is coming. The gate is locked from the inside. Only you hold the key. Are you ready to turn it? Modern society is engineered to make you dependent. Systems are designed to catch you when you fall, which sounds benevolent until you realize it prevents you from learning how to stand. Comfort has become the enemy of growth. When you outsource your resilience to institutions, relationships, or luck, you atrophy. The hidden problem is not lack of opportunity. It is the erosion of the instinct to survive alone. Men today are softer not because they are weak by nature, but because they are never forced to be hard. The stakes are your soul. A man who cannot rely on himself is a slave to circumstance. If your stability depends on a boss, a partner, or the economy, you own nothing. You are merely renting your life until the lease expires. This vulnerability creates anxiety that no amount of money can fix. The only security that exists is the kind you build within your own mind and body. We must dismantle the fantasy that safety is guaranteed. It is not. It is taken. Consider Ernest Shackleton during the Imperial Transantarctic Expedition. When his ship, the Endurance, was crushed by ice, rescue was impossible. The nearest civilization was hundreds of miles across frozen ocean. He did not wait for a miracle. He realized immediately that survival depended solely on his leadership and the crew's self-reliance. Shackleton understood that hope based on external salvation was dangerous. He focused on what he could control: discipline, routine, and morale. He led men across ice floes in lifeboats through stormy seas to South Georgia Island. No government sent a plane. No ship came to find them. They saved themselves through sheer will. This is the first pillar: agency. You must act as if you are the only variable that matters. When disaster strikes your business or relationships, do not pray for a savior. Become the rescue party. Shackleton did not survive because he was lucky. He survived because he refused to be a victim of geography. Common belief suggests that environment dictates success. Viktor Frankl disproved this in the Nazi concentration camps. Stripped of everything: family, name, dignity, he found that the last human freedom is the choice of attitude. He could not rely on guards for mercy or food for sustenance. He relied on an inner meaning that no one could touch. This is the second pillar: internal locus of control. Most men blame their background, their economy, or their past. Frankl showed that even in hell, you possess sovereignty over your mind. If you wait for conditions to be perfect before you act, you will never move. Dependency is mental before it is physical. When you stop asking why this is happening to you and start asking what you will do about it, you shift the power dynamic. Frankl survived not because the camp changed, but because he changed his relationship to suffering. Your circumstances are irrelevant compared to your response. Stop waiting for permission to be strong. The final truth is found in Stoic philosophy, specifically Marcus Aurelius. He ruled the known world yet wrote constantly about retreating into his own citadel. He knew that empires fall and people betray. The only fortress that cannot be breached is your own character. This is the third pillar: the inner citadel. True power is not controlling the world. It is controlling your reaction to it. When you seek rescue, you admit your citadel is weak. You invite others to guard your gates. But when you rely totally on yourself, you become impregnable. This does not mean isolation. It means you engage from strength, not need. You help others because you choose to, not because you need them to validate you. Aurelius wrote meditations not for publication, but to fortify himself against the corruption of power. Build your mind so that even if you lose everything external, you remain whole. That is the only security worth having. Theory is useless without execution. Here is your protocol for the next 7 days. Eliminate one area of dependency completely. If you rely on a gym partner, train alone. If you rely on motivation, use discipline. If you complain about your boss, solve the problem without telling them. I want you to undertake a solo mission. Pick one difficult task you have been postponing because you were waiting for help or perfect conditions. Do it alone. Do it imperfectly, but do it now. This breaks the neural pathway of waiting. You must prove to your subconscious that you are capable of survival. When the urge to ask for help arises, pause. Ask yourself, can I solve this myself first? Usually the answer is yes. This builds the muscle of self-trust. Every time you rescue yourself, you deposit confidence into your own account. Stop outsourcing your strength. Start the work today. The world respects results, not intentions. Show yourself what you are made of. The lie of rescue is comfortable, but it is a cage. Shackleton showed us agency. Frankl showed us inner freedom. Aurelius showed us the inner citadel. Together, they form a map out of weakness. You do not need saving. You need to wake up. The power you seek is not in a connection, a loan, or a mentor. It is in the quiet decision to stop waiting. When you embrace total self-reliance, the world changes. People treat you differently because you treat yourself differently. You become dangerous to chaos because you cannot be broken by it. This channel is dedicated to men who choose the hard path. We do not offer comfort here. We offer truth. If you are ready to build a life that depends on no one but yourself, join us. Subscribe to IronMarrow. Turn on notifications. Let us forge something unbreakable together. The rescue was never coming. Now you know why. And now you know what to do.